A very good morning to all my fellow friends. My name is Teng Shu Li from 6BKX. I am here to talk about the causes and the effects of lack of education. We know that there are few things have such a diverse and far-reaching consequence on the overall quality of a person's life and that of community as lack of education. Lack of education is a drastically big global issue that affects many lives. Lack of education causes multiple issues and itself it is an issue that we cannot look over. The simple problem for not have education causes problems such as deficits for the community and intolerant society and will create a cycle of poverty. So now, I will be discuss the causes of lack of education more detail. There are several causes of lack of education. Firstly, lack of school. School is much more than a building that teaching takes place. School is include teachers, teaching materials, and all of those things make an education system. However, all this requires money. The economic positions of some countries in such that even with all the help they receive, they do not have enough funds to build schools to provide the necessary educations to their children. The other factor that leads to lack of education is not understanding the importance of education. The economic situation and a low level of education in some countries are the main reasons why children are forced to struggle for survival from an early age, leaving no time for education. Besides that, lack of money is also one of the causes of lack of education. Another economically based reason is the fact that many families do not have enough money even for their basic needs, which is why children in such families have to work from an early age. This has resulted in a large number of children, especially those from poverty-stricken homes in India, for example, to drop out of school. On the other hand, the lack of education is a great contributor to problems in a community. It does not only affect the community, but it affects problems all around the world in a negative way. Let me go through the effects of lack of education. First and foremost, the effects of lack of education is unemployment. A low-level education increases the risk of unemployment dramatically. Unemployment is tightly linked to poverty. People who lack education or who only finish primary school often work poorly paid jobs or struggle to find any jobs whatsoever. Simply put, good jobs are reserved for qualified employees, and qualifications are primarily acquired through education. In today's age, all digitalization where knowledge quickly becomes outdated, and traditional jobs are slowly disappearing. Education becomes even more important, representing the key factors that decide whether a person will be able to adapt to change and find a suitable job, or will be unemployed. If you apply for a job, chances are that your education level will be screened by companies. If you do not have sufficiently high level of education, you will likely not get the job. Moreover, a lack of education may also lead to social isolation since people who only have low levels of educators may not be able to follow conversations or to take part in mentally demanding activities. It is education that enables open dialogue, constructive exchange of opinions, and joint search for the best solutions of society as a whole. It also helps the individuals not to fall prey to political marketing, but to base their decisions on their own thoughts and views. In conclusions, the more people have access to the knowledge and skills provided by authentic educations, the greater the chances of overall progress. It is, therefore, necessary to ensure access to education for everyone. In order to do that, the link between the causes of the lack of education and its negative effects must be broken. Efforts concentrated on overcoming the causes will simultaneously nullify the effects, and the solution is quality education accessible to all. Thank you for your kind attention and listening to me here. It is all your support that I can stand here and show myself. Thank you.